Hello everyone and welcome to the May reading wrap up. It is now officially halfway through of 2025. I can't believe it. We're going into June now. We're in June now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We're going to get straight into it because this month I always let you know how my progress is on my reading challenge for the year. I don't know what you'd call it. What would you call it? The challenge? Anyway, update on that. I am still doing very well. And I do say that I do like to average 2,000 pages a month, but this month I haven't. But I'll get more into that in a minute. But yeah, pretty good month. And yeah, I will put up a photo of the wrap up page as I always do. And yeah, let's get right into the statistics. So, if you didn't know, I have my little reading diary page that I make every month. It's a little like mini story graph page, and it's a really good thing that I've started doing this year. So let's get right into the statistics. So we've read 4 books this month, which is good. I do like to aim 4 and above, so we're right on track with that. 1,671 pages, so we were a little bit off of 2,000, but that's okay. And I listened to 21.82 hours of an audiobook. I think most books this month, I think every book this month was an audiobook. All but one was an audiobook this month. But I don't know if I tracked one of them. I don't think I tracked one of them as an audio. But anyway, almost all of the books I actually did listen. And I think that's another reason why I read less, because if I didn't have the book on audio, I didn't really want to read it. That's sort of what's happening with my current read at the moment. But that's fine, I'm slowly getting through it. But that's perfectly okay. So, more statistics here. I've averaged a 4-star, which is pretty good. I think that might be the lowest so far this year, but that's okay. 4 is, you know, a pretty solid read. And then 100% of the books were fiction. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to read a non-fiction, but I have got a few memoirs that I would like to read, but I don't know, I'm still in my fiction era at the moment, so that could change any second though. We would never know. 4 out of the 4 books had romance in it, so that's either a purely romance book or a fantasy with romance. Oh look, I forgot I went to mini golf today, got a hole in one, so I've got a little badge. That's amazing. I forgot I was wearing that, repping my hole in one there. And then 2 out of 4 were fantasy, 1 out of 4 was contemporary, 1 out of 4 was classified as sport, which is what I'm confused about. That might be the last book I read this month, which we'll get into. And then 1 out of 4 was YA, young adult, pretty good there. And then the pie charts, 50% audio, 25% print, and then 25% digital. But again, I did listen to 3 out of the 4 books with audio, but I don't think I classified one of them. And then page number, all of the books were from 300 to 500 pages. And let's get into the books. So the first book I finished this month was Lightlark. Put it on screen somewhere, don't know what side that'll be. Lightlark by Alex Astor. If you didn't know, I had actually attempted to read Lightlark before last year, but I don't think I was in the mood for it, and I was definitely in the mood for it this month. Honestly, it felt like I read Lightlark so long ago now. I think it's because I finished it really quick. I think I finished it in like 4 days or something like that. I'll put it on screen how many days that took. But yeah, Lightlark was very, very good. I ended up rating it 4 stars. Pretty solid, but yeah, I'm glad I came back to it, because sometimes I just DNF books and then never come back to them, but that's one I'm really pleased to come back to, and I have the second one on my shelf ready to read. Now, the second book was Riding the High by Paisley Hope. I think it's Paisley Hope, yeah. And this was my highest rated book of the month with a 4.25. I think this was a new release this month. I think it was. It might have been last month that it came out actually, because I bought it last month. Yeah, so I think it was released last month in April, but such a good book. It was my highest rated of the year, of the month. Oh my god, I'm so tired, guys. Of the month, and it's my favourite one in the series. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's the Holding the Reins, Training the Heart, and then Riding the High. That one has been my favourite. It was really, really good, guys. And yeah, I don't hear many people talk about the series here on BookTube, but a lot on Book Talk I do get a lot about that series, so I would recommend it. I think Riding the High is my highest ever rated cowboy romance, because if you didn't know, I have been like not sure how to rate my romance books because I mainly read fantasy, but Riding the High, it got a 4.25. It was so good. Loved the couple. I think there was a child in it. I don't know why, but I love when there's like single parent aspect. I always really enjoy that. But now on to the third book of the month, which took me quite a while, and I think this slowed me down, but I'm glad I read it anyway, and that is The Trial of the Sun Queen. I don't remember the author for that one, but anyway, I listened to this one at the same time as reading on my Kindle. You will see this book in a vlog coming next month, same with the next one. But yeah, Trial of the Sun Queen, another 4-star, like pretty average rating going on here. And yeah, it was a good book. I don't know, I think I know that the next one's going to get better. I have got them already on my Kindle and I will be continuing. But yeah, honestly, it took me ages to start it, and I think that's the main reason I didn't rate it higher. There's not very memorable moments. Like the trials were good. Could have been better. I think I've read a lot of trial books, books with trials in, and the trials are pretty good. With the book being called Trial of the Sun Queen, I think they were good. Pretty average. And yeah, now onto the final book of the month. This was Loving Romeo. I have read this on my Kindle, and I also did listen to this, but I didn't actually classify it as an audiobook, I don't think. Yeah, no, I didn't. But yeah, I rated this one a 3.75, so the lowest rated of the month, but by all means, it was a good book. So I originally went into this expecting another cowboy romance, but I think it's actually a small town. There wasn't much cowboyness, it was more small town and like a coffee shop and like living across the street from each other sort of aspect, but that did not make me enjoy it any less. Like, this was such a good book, and I think you can see here, I have the next book ready for when I finish my current read, if that's what I'm in the mood for. I'm not really sure at the moment what I'm in the mood for, because I'm currently reading a fantasy, but I did read 2 romances last month. But yeah, Loving Romeo, I really did enjoy it. I really love the characters and the whole found family aspect with the characters. But yeah, I'm definitely going to carry that on. I found out this book quite a few months ago from Ella Rose Reads, I think it was Ella, and I didn't really know much, but I saw that they were all on Kindle, so I thought, there we go, there's another little romance to read there, and yeah, that was very good. Now, I always like to let you know if I've bought any books in the month, and I did by one, but sort of. I had a little bit of a predicament go on. So on TikTok, I saw someone bought the paperback of Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I commented saying, oh, where did you get that from? Because I read all the others in the series in paperback, and I was like, oh, I have to wait. And there's sort of a lot of FOMO going on. I was like, oh my god, I really want to read this. So I found out it was on Amazon. I paid £8, no shipping, because I got Prime. It arrived, and I'll show you what arrived. Hardback. Yeah, so it was the £22 hardback that arrived, and I, wasn't mad about that, but, £8 for £22 hardback, that's okay. But I did want to buy a paperback, so I did it again. But this time I randomly found I had a gift card I hadn't used, so I spent like £2.45 of my own money, free shipping again, and the same thing happened. I literally, before you ask, I clicked the paperback format button, and they did it again. So this time I didn't actually pay too much, like £2.45, that's fine, but the hardback came again. So I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to give up. I'm going to sell one of the editions because that's good. I haven't actually sold it yet, but, I might get some profit from that. and then I went onto eBay and currently waiting on the paperback. So hopefully it is the actual paperback this time, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. But I do think it might be slightly taller than the other ones, but you know, we'll worry about that when it arrives. But yeah, that was my predicament of the books that I bought this month. Only being the one, Fearless, and I spent £18.45. I thought I'd let you know on the statistics there. But yes, that has been May, so got a few reading vlogs coming out next month, which I'm currently in the middle of, but hopefully they should be rolling maybe next week and the week after, we'll find out. But yeah, halfway through the year pretty much. After this month we'll be over halfway, so thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and check out my Storygraph, my Instagram and my TikTok, always linked down below, and I'd appreciate all the support. But yeah, until the next one, I will see you over there. Go check it out. But yeah, see you then.